time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah. Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, von Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah? Keep listening.
I don't know, March. I don't know if that'll work. We're going to need you right away. You got your spot. Hello and welcome into the Thursday edition of your show. My name is Gary. I am your host. This still, as far as we are aware of, the only show originating out of Saskatoon, going live 4 to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, that is just like the old scheduled viewing we grew up with. And boy, oh boy, sure makes us feel good to kick off the show each and every time by saying that, because when you're doing something different, especially in the crazy world that is the internet, pretty much the only way you can stand out. Billions, apparently there's billions of people doing podcasts. Legend has it. So we're very grateful and thankful that you join and support this one right here as we continue to try to make the world a better place. Reminding everybody, hey, put others before yourself. Let's start thinking about that golden rule again. Treat others how you want to be treated, all that good stuff. And then you'll notice things will get better. Things continue to get better. And it's all thanks to you. We are actually so appreciative that we have a camera to thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to the Maggie Cam. Look at that. Hit her spot like a champ. Beautiful. We got LB on the ones and twos today. And I'm telling you, every time, hey, she hits it. Crazy. We also have something brand new here as well that I'm going to see if this is going to work. And then look over here. Yeah? Poop balls. That's okay. We nailed it the last couple days as we're still trying to iron out the kinks. We got a really good big voice, but you're going to have to settle for this one today. The Maggie Cam, proudly presented to you by our friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. They were the first business really to get on with us here. And there's a big reason for that, as I knew right away. Local people, really, really good people doing good things. So that's who you want to associate yourself with. And that's obviously what we did. And now we're graced with this incredible camera to kick off every show, and it just means the world. So if you don't believe me, we could do a prove it moment and just walk on in there. Because right when you walk in those doors, you're greeted by their greeting dog, Leroy. And then Leroy walks up the till and says, hey, here's my mom and dad. And that's Mike and Rochelle. And they run the place. They'll walk you through your experience. Okay, they got all sorts of things going on. It is Thursday today. Every Tuesday and Thursday, bones are on sale. So you can stock up on those bones. You can also bring your puppy right into said pet store and let them do some shopping. They got toy walls for you to walk right up to where they can just pick toys off the wall. Right in the chompers, right to the till, out you go. They got treats strewn throughout the facility, everywhere. And no issues with your puppy, helping themselves. Try one here, try one there, see what works. Because, again, they care, they understand, all right? They got all the collars and leashes you can dream of, including the buckle-ups with the matching. And they have all the amazing comic books, TV shows, movies, cartoons, all that stuff represented for that. They also have a fashion aisle where you can get even more in-depth with all of that while you're buying the coats and the sweaters and the little booties for your pups as it gets colder out. They have a spa there if your puppy needs a spa day. The most affordable spa in the city, right there, in-house. Okay, we're talking, you got your basin, little harness, toss your pup in there, and then your soap and your scrubbing, your rinsing, your blow drying, all contained within this beautiful little spa right at the back. Right next to the fridges with all the raw food if you're looking to change your puppy's diet. All your traditional dry foods are there and represented. They got the crates. They got the beds. They have everything you need for your pet. Okay? And not only that, they understand you have a life. They understand the importance of staying open so you can get there after hours and on weekends when you're not living your busy life. Thank you to Kirsten and Chris for doing that for us. So, if you're looking to make that change, if you find yourself saying, you know what, I'm sick and tired of always paying into big giant corporations that don't give a shit. If you are saying enough is enough, I'm going to support local, this is where you can start. Head on over and say hello to our friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. Well done, Marge. She opens her eyes right at the end, hey? This is crazy. Oh, what an actress. And what a show we got for you today. Oh, boy, we got to check in with some great friends earlier, and we got a couple of live interviews to finish off the show with today, and we're going to jump right into it because we got a lot to get to. It is time for our Thursday alarm clock. Take her away, LB. He's back yet again. Happy Thursday, everybody. We know it's Thursday because this man is here.
That's
Matt
right.
Young from CTV.
You
back
bet.
in the
Good
house.
to see everybody. Alrighty.
We missed you, buddy. Hit
That's
it.
right.
Hit it.
Oh, you know what?
See, you lost the thing.
lost
We
the
need
little
that.
thing.
Oh, there it is. Hold
Got
on.
it out here.
You got to let
We'll try
everyone
one
know
more
we're
time
doing
so
it.
You can get that little flashy little.
That's the one. See,
There we go.
this triangle, man. Everybody loves the triangle.
Everybody does.
It's
I know,
crazy.
it's a
Everyone who
thing.
comes
It's
in
a
wants to
thing.
whack
It's a
the
thing.
triangle.
It's a
I
thing.
get
There
it,
you
for
go.
sure.
How have you been?
I'm doing great, buddy.
That's
We're
great.
busy as all heck.
That's
We're
great.
getting closer every day to Telemiracle.
Yeah.
Things
Always
are
an
happening.
exciting
It's very
time.
cool.
That's
Absolutely.
that's always a fun program to be a part of. I've been a part of it in years past. I mean,
it's crazy,
on
eh?
CTV. So Telemiracle's always great for a great cause. Now,
Bring those phones.
Are you going to be? Are you going to be on stage? Or are you going to be doing anything?
Apparently, I have to be in the opening number.
Okay, are you going to sing?
That's what they want. They want me to sing and
No
dance.
way! Gary Nickel, everyone, is gonna sing.
I'm trying so hard to get out of
has
it.
left the building.
It's so hard. So I might end up doing some of that, but most of it will be like backstage lounge stuff and just having conversations with all the people
Why
that are
not?
involved.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That
Basically
one-
doing what we do here, but on the big stage.
There you go. There you go. Well, good to see you involved in that.
Very excited.
Things have been good. It's been a busy week. Doing some back on campus, doing broadcasting for Husky hockey.
It's funny
Husky
how busy you get once
basketball.
that picks back up. Hey?
And it's good. And some great storylines there. We'll get into that. We love talking local sports.
Yes,
we
we do.
also love talking video games.
Yes.
Take a break. Tell your boss you're busy.
That's
you
it.
need to have some video game chatter.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do. Lately, we've been doing games that are really, really hard.
Yes.
Today we'll take a break from that.
Okay,
we'll go
good.
back to we'll take a blast from the past, and we're gonna talk about games that were released this week, long time ago, that are
love these.
classics. And here we go. We're gonna start with our first one right here.
Should I go hit the
Yeah.
switch? All
Let's
right, here we go.
switch it up. This game released way back in 1997, and it is a classic. This is Final Fantasy VII, playing on the back monitor there. For the PlayStation. And
You want to talk about a game changer, man.
this was a game changer. This is considered one of the best Final Fantasy games, if not the best Final Fantasy game ever made. Development actually began on this game back in 1994.
That's crazy, dude.
Originally for the Super Nintendo. However, they kind of ran into some delays, and I was reading that there were some issues, some technical difficulties, likely because Super Nintendo by that time was kind of nearing the end of its lifespan.
For sure.
Then they tried Nintendo 64, didn't really work. So then they decided we'll move it over to PlayStation, and there you go. You got Final Fantasy VII for the PlayStation. And part of moving this game over to PlayStation sort of signaled that this is why PlayStation did so well, because it was so easy to develop on.
Yes.
Now, this game, it got great reviews. Final Fantasy VII was a huge commercial success. It would go on to sell over 10 million copies worldwide.
That's
And as
crazy.
we mentioned, still considered one of the best Final Fantasy games ever made. And for its time, to have cinematic cutscenes
Yeah.
like this was really incredible. Like,
This
I mean,
is a
this
game
sort
changer,
of,
man.
This is what brought PlayStation into a lot of people's homes.
Yeah.
Was games like this.
Absolutely. Oh, there's Cloud. It's Cloud.
Yeah, there you go. Now, since then, there have been obviously some follow-ups made. This was the 7th iteration. Final Fantasy goes way back to like the NES and Super NES days.
I was recently, like about 2 years ago, I recently got into Final Fantasy because I was watching speedruns of Final Fantasy 1 on the Nintendo. And with that, like I was such a late bloomer, I fell in love with the franchise.
Oh, yeah.
But Final Fantasy 1 is like the only one I ever really played. I've watched buddies play. Like, everyone talks about this game being like one of the best of all time.
Yeah.
So much so that they've redone it numerous times
They've
too,
redone
right?
it numerous times.
Yeah.
It's been re-released on later platforms. If you're a big Zelda fan, this is going to kind of look a little familiar. But Final Fantasy VII, released way back in 1997. This game is almost 30 years old. 28 years ago this week. And now, if you want to get a copy of this game, just to find like it came on CDs back then.
Yes.
For those of you who don't know what CDs are. And it was 28. You can get it usually for about 20, 25, 30, $35.
Very well priced.
A brand new copy of this game, if you can find it anywhere, which there are a few available, you're looking at about $1,200.
Whoa!
So we hope you kept that Final Fantasy game and never
Yes.
opened it, but then that means you never played it. So I don't know which one you like.
Well,
but
for $1,200, it probably might be worth not playing it for a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm with you.
You borrow your buddy's copy. You keep
right.
your. So there you go. Final Fantasy VII for the PlayStation, and yeah, this is just a fantastic game. If you have a chance, if you've never played it before, obviously you can download it on an emulator.
Yeah.
And there's actually been a number of people who've done a lot of streaming, some streams of this game.
Oh,
on
yeah,
Twitch
it's very
and stuff.
popular, yeah.
So popular game, Final Fantasy VII. Okay, so happy birthday to Final Fantasy VII. The next game that we're celebrating a birthday, it's not quite, its birthday's coming up on Tuesday, but we'll celebrate a little
lands in
early.
the right area.
That's fine, that's fine. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 for Sega Genesis
Yeah, look at
was
him.
released February 2nd, so birthday coming up, in 1994. This is over 30 years ago. It was originally developed as actually an isometric game, sort of three-corner 3D games like
Marble
Super Mario
Madness.
RPG,
Marble Madness?
kind of like Sonic 3D Blast. Well, that's what that game eventually would become, was Sonic 3D Blast. So they decided to make this one a 2D platformer. As you can see, it includes a character called Knuckles, which you can get in the game if you have an adapter. There's an adapter cartridge that you can use, and it adds Knuckles into the game. It was super popular. It's considered one of the best-selling Sega Genesis games ever. It's also very, very hard.
Yeah.
It's much harder than Sonic 2, or at least I found it harder than Sonic 2. Right now you're looking at one of the bonus levels, which was like a blue sphere where you'd go around and try and collect rings. Now, it sold 4 million copies worldwide. This game right here, you saw it in a lot of shopping malls, a lot of arcades, and it's been re-released a number of times on different like online Sega platforms and things like that. I recommend this game. The graphics are great. The colors are nice. It moves really well, but get ready for a much more difficult experience than Sonic 1 or Sonic 2. Now, this game here, Sega Genesis games, they never really appreciated in value like Super Nintendo or regular Nintendo games. So this game, it's not that much. You can usually get a copy of it, just a cartridge, for $30 or $40.
Not bad.
A brand new copy is going to run you around $200. Sometimes more, sometimes less, depending on the condition that you can get it in. But this is Sonic 3. I remember playing this game. It was super, super fun. And it's right up there with my favorites. I love the whole Sonic series.
Yeah.
But this game was really fun. But definitely, I found this game fun because it wasn't super hard, but it was a really, really good challenge.
Good challenge,
And then it
exactly.
takes a long, especially that last level, very, very hard. So happy birthday to Sonic the Hedgehog 3 from Sega Genesis. And maybe I'll bring a copy of it next time and we can do a little play.
Little rip?
Yeah, why not?
Never say no to playing video games, brother. You know that.
There you go. There you go. Now, finally, we're going to go into the N64 days for our final game that we're celebrating because this one, birthday was a couple of days ago, but January 24th of 2000, you got Super Mario Party 2
Here we go.
for the Nintendo 64.
These games are crazy.
And they broke a lot of controllers.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
that little joystick that Nintendo 64 had at the time
We
could
fixed
never withstand the punishment.
We fixed a couple of those here
We
on this
fixed
show.
a couple
Yes,
of
you
them
have.
on this show. That's
Absolutely.
right. That's right. So this game features 6 playable characters, and it was eventually followed. Now, Mario Party is a huge series. It would be eventually followed by Super Mario Party 3.
Yeah.
You had Princess. You had Mario. You had Luigi. You had Yoshi. I believe the other two. Oops. Here we go. Another ad again. Everybody's getting their free time.
Get those
You
nicotine
should get a
pouches.
royalty for this. Oh, another one
This is
here.
a great lesson, though.
Yeah.
Matt Young from CTV. This is exactly why.
Yeah.
We actually pay money to YouTube so our videos don't get cut off like that.
Oh, there you go.
We go out of our way so much so that we're paying into YouTube, so we don't have commercials.
Maybe I should do that. I should start doing that because I'm not using that YouTube account. But
man, I'm telling you, no, it's funny because you can make a lot of money right now from YouTube if we just let them put their commercials all over our stuff.
Yeah.
I refuse to because I get so angry. So we're actually eating that bill every month just so we don't have commercials.
It's for the audience and for the gamers.
That's what we bring to you. Just let you know. We don't let that happen.
Now, this game here, Super Mario, this is a really fun game to play. I mean, it is absolutely fun. You get ready, and you know what? As a young kid, it always helped if you had a few beverages.
Yes.
But this is a fun game to play. Now, it's also not going to be cheap. If you want to get a cartridge, you're looking at about $50, $60. But if you want the game brand new, at least the online charts that I looked at, you're looking at about $700, $800.
Woo!
So
that's something.
$700 or $800 is not it's not like I have that cash in my shirt pocket either.
Me either, brother.
There you go. So a pretty expensive game, a pretty rare game, but a fun game and a good game. And some of these games were I mean, they were fun to play, right?
We have one of these. I think it might be this one.
There you go.
We have here that Brixie has her own personal copy.
There you
we
go.
played it a couple times.
Considered a huge commercial success, and again, it would be followed eventually by Super Mario Party 3. And since then, the legacy continues. See, this game you got to try it.
So weird.
You got to move Luigi's face around. And, I don't know. It's goofy stuff, but it worked.
Fun. It's
it worked.
Very fun.
It worked.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there you go. Happy Birthday, released 25 years ago.
Party 2.
Super Mario Party 2. Okay, we'll switch it back.
Awesome. I'm on it.
Unless you want to, well, we can look at this beautiful skyline. That's Vancouver. I actually used to live there long time ago. I miss the warmer temperatures. Don't miss the house prices.
That's right.
So there you have it. Super Mario Party 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and Final Fantasy 7. 3 great games.
It's a big
Get
week.
them, play them. You'll have fun. Grab a couple of buddies and
look at this.
and get some pizza and have a good time because they're absolutely great. I love that little. It's still going.
What we do?
I love that little snake thing.
Man, that thing was from the Ganbate convention here in town a couple years ago.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Oh, cool.
It's a big dragon. Real quick story. So I had our dragon here, who's a very big young guy. And I walked up to their booth and I said, "Oh, wow." Because big sign said there was a small dragon and then a large dragon. And I said, "You have a large dragon too. This one's mine." And the lady looked at me like, "What are you talking about?" Like, what? And I was super embarrassed. I'm like, "I'm so sorry." I walked away and I still felt embarrassed. So I went back and bought that for $30.
Oh, wow.
I would like your large dragon.
And
please.
now people are seeing it every day.
That's the dragon
online.
gardening.
Yeah, guarding
this
the
treasure
area.
right
That's
here.
right. Some people have a guard dog. We have a guard dragon.
That's
so
right.
That's how that works.
That's how we roll. Local sports, brother. What's going
let's
on?
talk some. So, as a lot of people know, I do a lot of sports play-by-play and broadcasting for a bunch of local teams, and so let's start. How about the Saskatchewan Rush? They're back in action this weekend. They're going to be on the road, but they're the best team in the NLL right now.
Go Rush, go!
And they're running on a winning streak. So the Saskatchewan Rush looking really, really good. Oh, what was that?
Oh, don't worry. It's just this glass got.
Oh, that was like that?
My Zelda. Oh yeah,
Okay.
LB had a little accident with her. So
Okay,
it's all
there you
good.
go.
You keep going. You're crushing it.
Saskatchewan Rush in action this weekend. They're on the road in Calgary. They're back home the week after that. So keep an eye on the Saskatchewan Rush. Saskatoon Blades, they're going to make the playoffs. They've struggled recently. They lost a tough one against Lethbridge and Medicine Hat, but they are going to get to the playoffs.
We love that.
So we love that. And if
Chip in a chair, that's all you need, man.
Get them a couple of wins, and maybe they might be able to climb into the 5 or 4 spot and host a playoff game. So keep an eye on the Saskatoon Blades. They're doing okay. The Prince Albert Raiders are doing really good. They're number 1 in the country. But I would love to see a Raiders Blades playoff series if it can happen.
Could you imagine a little upset in there? Get the boys going, take out the top team in the country.
SaskTel Center would be rocking. So Saskatoon Blades are doing good on campus. College basketball, the women's team still undefeated.
Very good.
You know who's right behind them? Regina.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Women's team is undefeated. Regina has 1 loss.
rivalry,
Typically,
man.
Regina's college sports teams they don't do real well, and I'm not meaning that just to insult Regina.
No, of course.
But they're right there neck and neck with the Saskatchewan Huskies, and they play this weekend. They also play on the ice. The Saskatchewan Huskies taking on the Regina Cougars Friday and Saturday. It's the men's team that plays Friday at Merlis Belcher. The women's team plays Saturday at Merlis Belcher. announcer. I'll be on the women's broadcast on Saturday. There's some good playoff races. The men's team is really in a real logjam for first in their division.
Love that.
Like you have 3 teams that are like tied
Right in there,
between Calgary, Mount Royal, and the Saskatchewan Huskies. On the women's side, it's been a little more difficult, but they still have a chance. So the hockey teams are doing well. So we're going to see a few teams on campus start to make the playoffs over the next couple of weeks. But how about women's basketball? That organization, I believe that Saskatchewan Huskies women's basketball team could play some NCAA teams and win. I absolutely believe that.
Good.
In fact, when March Madness rolls around, there should be like one at-large bid from Canada. Just one. The top-ranked team in the nation. Let them go. That's what I think that they should do.
Throw them in like a wild card.
But anyways, there you go.
Yeah.
So that's going on this weekend on campus. And at Canada West TV, I can't rave about it enough. They produce games really well.
Absolutely.
The one thing the U of S does better than any school is their athletics and sports productions. It really does look like a major network U.S.-style TV
Telecast.
production for college
Absolutely.
sports on the football side and for the hockey and for college basketball. So I get Canada West TV. The subscription isn't much. I think for like $99 you can get
very
like the
reasonable.
entire season, everything, and support our college athletes because they're doing well. So that's what's going on in local sports. Blades, Rush, everybody getting together, and we're going to find out next week what's going on with the
new
basketball
basketball
team.
team.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I was checking the trademark the Government of Canada trademark registration site.
You're
I don't
really
see
going
it.
in there.
I
love
want to
that.
find out.
Yes,
I don't
absolutely.
see any logos on there. That doesn't mean they haven't trademarked one. I mean, there's millions of those things. I may have just missed it, but I'm excited to see what happens, and I'm excited to see what's ahead for basketball in Saskatoon. Because I think they can do well.
We may be going live from that announcement.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Right on.
I think we might have Flats in there, possibly going live from the
That's
announcement.
good.
So we'll be carrying it. We're trying. We're setting it up right now. I'm not sure if I'm breaking any rules. by
Nothing
announcing
venture,
this.
nothing gained. You try to do it.
That's it. So
There you go.
hopefully we will be on location for the big announcement. Was it Tuesday morning?
February 6th would be Tuesday.
Or Friday? Is it February 6th?
I believe. I thought
Whatever,
it was
it doesn't
February
matter. Whatever
6th.
day it is,
I
we
think
may or
it's
may
next
not be
week,
here
yeah.
on the network because we've been talking with
Or it
Flats
might be
about
February 4th. Now I've got to. Now
I think it's February 4th.
February 4th. Yes, February 4th sounds right.
It's early. I know that because I'm going to have to get up early to work stuff in here
There you
because
go.
LB is going to be on location with Flats. So we're going to try to
Yeah.
do like a whole breaking news thing. So it'll be
There
very
you go.
exciting. I don't know if
That's
anyone else
awesome.
is going to be covering
That's
it, so
awesome.
we'll be there.
No, we'll cover it on CTV, but,
There you go.
you'll
Yes.
have it too. The point is that there's lots of excitement coming up for that, and that's
Absolutely.
going to be great.
Yes, it's going to be awesome. His name is Matt Young from CTV. He joins us every Thursday. Thank you so much, brother. I always appreciate it.
Thank you.
Looking forward to the next one.
And we'll see you next Thursday.
All right. CTV's Matt Young. That must mean it is Thursday. And that means that this is the Thursday edition of your show. I hope you're having a lovely little finish to your workday as we continue here. Matt Young, man, that dude's always bringing it. Always love to check in with him. And he's got the finger on the pulse of the city as we move forward and continue. As we have our next guest coming in right now, and I do want to say, a little teaser, you've seen on the bottom, those next level painting banners that are up there. They got awesome little QR code that you can just flash with your camera right on the screen. Very cool stuff. We're going to check in with a new contributor. This is her second time now. She's doing weekly on-air gigs with us, talking about contractors and all that other good stuff. And we came in really good here. So now it is time to check in with our friend Carly from Next Level Painting.
I don't know. Who do you think has longer hair? I think you might, BB. Oh. Hang it. Oh, you do. Mine's
I'm
curled
sorry.
right now, but I still think you got me.
You got some bounce in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That
think-
might be a great way to start it. Carly from Next Level Painting in the house. If her hair was straightened, it would be longer than mine. That's what we just decided.
Nah, I think
And-
we decided you won.
Well, either way, everybody wins here because you are in the house. You and your team, I'm still like, I can't stop gushing about how amazing that experience was. Just the catering that went on to the way this place operates, getting in here early in the morning, getting out by noon so we could do all the other stuff. And to do it so professionally, I'm just, absolutely
Yeah.
lovely. And I didn't notice, it really caught me yesterday on the banner you'll see on the bottom here.
Oh, okay.
QR code on the paint can.
Yes. That
That is
was.
so cool.
Yeah, one of our media guys actually came up with that. So
Amazing.
I cannot take credit. That was. Yeah.
Well, hey, The
awesome.
good part here is that you can use your phone and hit the QR code, takes it right there. Boom.
Yes.
Everybody wins.
Yep. No, it's great. And we should say we painted your guys' ceiling because every time we talk about the painting we did for you, you and I are both like, looking up.
Yes.
That's why.
It. Okay. Oh, I
Yes.
see what you're like.
Yes.
Why do they always look up?
Yeah.
It wasn't just the ceiling; it was the walls
Yes.
and the back and everything. It's so cool and very intricate. Is
Yes.
what I was really impressed with too. Is like I thought we had to move everything. It's like no, we'll just cover it up and we'll get in there and we'll do it. So,
Yep.
very very cool. Now you have a lot of experience out there in the real world of doing all this sort of contracting stuff.
Real.
And
I love it.
I, as I sit here and I try to set the stage for these conversations, it's like how much do I really know? And that's the whole thing is I don't know anything about it because I rarely am involved with contractors, unless it's like to do editing or go on location with stuff and all that.
Yeah.
So there's always a lot of questions that people have as far as these experiences go, right?
Oh yeah, and I think majority of people are in that situation, right?
Absolutely.
Most people don't deal with a bunch of contractors all the time until all of a sudden they need to do something in their house, right?
And then you got a bunch of them rolling in.
Yep.
And then it's very easy to get overwhelmed and say, okay, whatever, just do it.
Absolutely.
And then after you say, why did I do that? Oh my God, why can't I just be an adult and be like, okay, let's just take a second and look at what we're doing.
Yeah. Well, and I
Right?
think one of the biggest things I hear too is you get lots of quotes from different contractors, and some of them will offer you, well, we'll do it for X amount cash.
Ooh.
Right?
And that's the reaction, right? It's like, okay, cash. I feel like we can skip a lot of lines by doing this.
And it's not a negative thing, but I guess just to say what it is, like cash means off the books, right? So it means there's no record. Like the business is not going to record it. So
Ooh,
you
it
don't pay
feels
taxes. You save money.
Feels
but
a little
there's
shady, Carly. I'm feeling a little shady right now.
I was gonna say there's a lot of risk, and so I feel like people don't understand the risk. So I guess I have a couple ideas to kind of maybe make you think about before you go for a cash job.
I love this.
Okay, so this is my own personal experience. My husband and I have an evergreen tree on our front lawn, and it's been there forever. And we've hemmed and hawed. Should we get rid of it? Should we not?
How big is it?
Like 40 feet, like higher
Huge,
than
yeah.
that, like huge.
Well, okay, yeah.
Yeah, like large. But it's, it's growing a little wonky. We kind of wondered, should we get rid of it or not? So we got a quote, and the guy gave my husband a quote, said $500 cash, we'll do it. And I was the one who was like, no.
Well, and that's what we're learning. That should be an alarm, right? That should be something that's wait a minute.
Yeah, or something that at least makes you pause. Because, sure, saves us money. But if that guy falls the tree and it falls the wrong way on my
Ooh.
house,
Not good.
well, there's no record,
Yes.
right?
You
Cash
got
means
no
off
coverage.
the
You
books.
got no anything.
So
All you have is a tree in your living room.
well, hopefully that's the only thing, right? Hopefully no one gets hurt.
That's
Hopefully,
true. Could
you know,
have
it
a
doesn't
tree in
end
your
on my
living room and
neighbor.
a squirrel rammed up your butt,
Yeah.
Could get really bad really quick.
Yeah, like nothing's stopping that guy from hopping in his van and driving away,
you later,
right?
yeah.
I have no record that we hired this guy. And so
No paper trail.
no paper trail, no record.
So you're
and-
paying for everything yourself.
Absolutely. And obviously that's an extreme situation. Most people don't deal with contractors that are, potentially risking a tree falling on their house.
What I'm hearing is if you're doing cash stuff, it puts the advantage of the transaction in the person's hands. They have total control of the entire situation and you have no safety net.
Absolutely. That's just it. It
And that's no
all
way to
comes
go
back
through.
on. So you need to determine if the money you're saving by not paying taxes is worth the risk you're taking on,
Okay.
right? Because I
Yes.
mean, like I said, that's extreme. But even having a painter in your basement, right? I
Yeah.
mean, of course you can get paint on something, but even like the most minimal thing, if you have someone painting in a basement or maybe putting trim up, right?
yeah.
Like baseboards, and they prop a window open because they're hot,
Yeah.
right? Whatever.
Sweating. Getting
Yeah.
hot in there.
Yeah, and then they leave, they finish up, you forget to go down to your basement on a Friday night, and you leave the next morning to go out of town, and it rains, like torrentially rains all
Ain't
weekend.
good. That water's coming in, bro.
I'm gonna bet it's coming, in,
Yeah.
especially a basement window, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So then the question is, you get home and there's water. What do you do if you have paid a
Besides
person?
yell
cash?
at yourself for letting it happen.
Yeah, like so
Yeah.
all of that you would have to claim it on your own house insurance.
Ugh.
You'd have to pay the premiums. You'd have to risk them going up because you're making a claim.
Ugh.
But yeah, but if you just ask the contractor you're hiring if they have insurance, most of them should be able to show you an insurance document.
These are the lessons being learned here.
Then if something like that happened, because
You're covered.
accidents happen, right? Like
Dude,
people are
yes.
human.
2
Like,
days ago, I walked out of this studio and forgot to turn the heater back on. So yesterday, when I walked into this studio, I was like, "Oh, it's a little cold in here." I looked at the thermometer up top there; it was 2 degrees. I almost froze everything in this studio.
Right.
And who's responsible? Me.
You.
And that's scary. So I felt so bad. I was like, oh my God. But we, like all the mistakes we make here, we turn them into lessons because it's not a mistake if you learn from it.
Of course.
So I reminded everybody, hey, just so you guys know, when we're leaving the studio for the night, make sure the heater's on. I left it off and it was not pretty.
Well, and how mad would you have been if that wasn't you?
Yeah.
And that was
That's
like
the
the
other thing.
painters you hired or
Yeah,
the person coming in
contractor.
to check your electrical box, whatever. It doesn't even need to have
That's a
anything to
great
do with
point.
why they're there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Be very aware of the
very
transactions you're getting involved with.
absolutely.
I
So,
like that very much.
yeah, it's you have to decide if the amount you're saving is worth the risk you're
the
taking
risk.
on.
Okay.
And it's not always to do with what they're doing for you. It's as simple as leaving a window open or turning the heater off.
And that shows a great example of how simple it is to have those things happen without, like you're doing everything right and they can still happen.
Absolutely.
And that's the scary part.
Because we're humans and not robots yet.
Don't start with the
I
Terminators,
was
bro.
gonna say.
Do not start with the Terminators around here. I can't handle that. I ain't ready for that yet. No T1000s. No, thank you.
While we are hiring humans, we
Mm-hmm.
should expect that every once in a while that humans make mistakes.
Yes.
And that's hopefully why we have insurance.
This
or we hire
whole
people
this
who
whole
do.
place is built on humans making mistakes.
There you go.
Like that's it. That's like our motto around here. There's no fear of making mistakes because we're always trying new stuff.
Absolutely.
So as long as you can turn them into lessons, you'll be okay, I think.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
So the story goes. Carly, anything else you want to get to here today?
No, I think like that's just the main important thing. I think people don't realize that you can ask the people you hire to show you these documents. That
Hold
is
on a
very
second.
legal.
Are you saying we can just communicate with each other?
Shockingly, I know,
You know,
right?
talk through something before we just dive in. And I say that as a person who like is horrified of human contact. I know it sounds really weird, but like strangers, I get super angsty when I'm out and about. You know, it's a very weird thing. And that often leads to me not asking any questions. Just like, okay, let's do it. Out. I have
Okay,
to be
well,
better at
I'll
that.
say for people like you then, I think majority of quotes for things are now sent, emailed, everything. If you don't want to talk to the person, I'm
That's
sure
the
you
thing.
can send an email being like, can you show me your
see what you're saying,
insurance
yeah.
documents?
Without having to overcome all the adversity in my mind.
Yeah, then you don't need to call them.
Yeah.
You don't need to like ask them in
How
person and
sad
put them
is
on the
that?
spot.
Hey, that we're in a world now where that's like an option for you. It shouldn't even be an option. You should be able to just power through it, figure it out, instead of catering to my anxieties. But this is where we're at right now.
Well, you got to deal with that person eventually in person, but if you want to ask the hard
Mm-hmm. Take it slow.
questions over email, I'm sure they'll be fine with that.
Oh, she joins us every Thursday. Her name is Carly, our best bro from Next Level Painting. You'll see a QR code down there on the painting can. Hit it up, then hit them up, and then have the conversations.
Yes.
That's the thing here is communicate. It's so important, more than ever, to talk through these things because there's so many different roads every single thing can go. And as long as you're doing it the right way, just like with this place, if you're doing it good, you'll be all right.
And if you really like, we just include those documents in our quote already, so you don't need to ask if you're like Gary and don't want to ask.
Dude, doing it right.
Yeah.
This is why you're here.
Thanks
This is
for
why you're a
having
member
me,
of this
Gary.
family,
This
dude.
is awesome.
Always appreciate it. Looking very forward to next week. Thank you for all of your knowledge and awesomeness.
And thanks. That real world knowledge, hey?
That's the one. That's the one. What a hot outro. So there you go, our good buddy Carly from Next Level Painting. As you can see, she's a natural at this stuff. So happy to have her on board and a member of this family. And check them out. You hit that QR code, you'll see on the banner, hit them up, and they will do for you what they did here. Maybe they won't find the spare keys, thanks to Riley, and reset your clock to fix that, put it back to the right time, and all the other extra things they did around here. But they will always bring you that level of excellence. And we are so happy to be able to support them and have Carly in here, spreading all that knowledge that she's doing. As we continue here on the Thursday edition of your show, hopefully it's going very, very well for you. Our next guest is here, sitting right beside me right now, a man who has been on this show numerous times, and he's here yet again. Ladies and gentlemen, put it together for Johnny Factoid. Yeah, look
What's
at the
up,
work.
everybody?
What a transition.
Your show.
LB with the transitions. Hey, you see the little
Well,
back
that was
foot?
beauty.
Yeah, he knows what's up. He loves to mess with it. How you doing, old friend?
Oh, I'm good, buddy. I'm good. Loving
Yeah?
it. Sunshine out. Thursday.
I hear the hockey team's hot right now.
Oh, they're hot. We're hot.
Love that.
8 wins last 10 games.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Point and a half a game.
But who's
for you
counting,
boys,
right? But who's counting? You know,
no,
it's
as long
supposed
as
to
we're
be.
winning,
And
right?
I just put this together exactly as long as you're winning. This man right here, one of the greatest goalies to ever grace the Bobcats hockey system right there, the great Jeff Peterson. Mr. Peterson, if you know him as the teacher at Aidan Bowman. And he made that transition from goalie into player.
Yeah.
And he did it so seamlessly. He's such a stud now with the normal skates along with the goalie skates. You're another great example of that, eh? Coming in as a goalie and being like, you know what? I'm actually just going to crush it playing out now. And then you
Take
do.
it over.
Well, that's the thing. I always say, man, like those guys, like Pistol Pete's another guy.
Yes.
These guys that, you know,
Very
played a little
improved.
bit, but like once you get out there and then you actually like, get your legs under you, look out for these guys. So shout out to you and that hockey team. Before we get into our factoid today, we've got a couple things to get to. And those things include, you see that shirt behind me right there, and you're like, oh man, I wish I had that. I did the 69 at Bugsy's shirt. It can be yours. It is a trophy of sorts. As when you pick up a passport from either Bugsy's location, be it Lawson Heights or Markham Mall, you'll have 69 flavors in there. And you check off each one as you order them. And once you knock out all 69, you get this shirt right here, okay? And it demands respect from every room that you walk into. And still number one for the power rankings around these parts, Sweet Pickle Heat. LB, you still loving that Flamin' Butter Chicken, bro? So that's 2 power ranked number 1 flavors for you to enjoy. That means there's 67 other ones for you to experience, all there for you, okay? And we can also order them right to your door through Skip the Dishes. Just go to Smitty's, order a plain wing in the memo, send in the flavors you want from the passport. They come right to your door. Really, really, really awesome. There you see Bugsy's right there. And on that, Johnny, every Tuesday and Thursday, as I look at my clock, it is Thursday, over half price off each order wings. Get in there, get it done. Love our friends over at Bugsy's.
The old market mall.
That's it.
Okay.
Speaking of our buddies, Super Skills Hockey, full swing of the brand new Martinsville Rec Center upstairs overlooking the ice surface. Our good buddy Endo and his team doing incredible things there. State-of-the-art facility. They got the ice treadmill. They got the shooting lanes. They got the puck handling area. It's all there to help elevate your game. Obviously, Johnny doesn't need it. 1.5 a game, no big deal, but most other people could probably use a little bit of this, a little bit of that. They got you covered.
Use a little.
Nah, I don't think so. Dude, you're the stud out there. You know that. Superskillshockey.ca is where you can go to get signed up for all of that. We also love to remind you about places looking for help. As we always say, keep doing those good things. Our friends over at Cosmo always looking for any help that you can give, be it monetary or volunteering your time. CosmoIndustries.com is where you can go to get signed up for that, as well as our friends at the Saskatoon Food Bank and Learning Center. Deb and Lori and Errol and Garnet and Aaron and everybody over there doing such a great job. But this is their biggest time of need right after Christmas. You're trying to get stock backed up to get through the back end of winter. So anything you can help out with, they're always looking for it there. And our friends over at Elmwood, elmwoodyxe.ca. Those are a few of the amazing organizations that really, really do a lot of good around here. So that was quick shut off. Look at that. That was good.
On the ball.
Professional right here. And obviously, Next Level Painting. We love Carly and her team over there. So to my man Riley, who found my keys after they were lost for like 5 months and set this clock. Like just nonchalantly was going. No, they were at one point, and then they were not anymore. And he found them in like a snowbank over here. It's incredible stuff. So shout out to them.
Well, good luck. Good. That's good.
Very good.
You don't want to lose keys.
That's the next level right there,
worse
buddy.
Except that, maybe a wallet. You know,
right up there. They're all in that little sort of spot.
Keys, wallet, phone.
That's it. Twitch.tv/Dufferin Ave Media. That's where you can find us. This Friday night, we'll be back at it. Hopefully finishing off Terra Enigma with Uncle Brando and Phenom and yours truly. And as you know, our Friday night pizza parties are always powered by. I'm doing the Yosemite Sam now.
Ooh.
Burns Pizza Dance, Burns. There it is. Well, it's the rootinest, tootinest. Remember Yosemite Sam?
Oh,
Love
buddy.
that guy.
Close the drawbridge. Open it. Open it.
Too late. Boom.
Oh,
Looney Tunes, man. So good.
Oh, so good.
So good. Just like Vern's Pizza. Whether you're getting that $8.95 stuffed cheesy bread, dipping into that sweet Vern's sauce. Maybe you're getting the gamer box, just $30. You get a 10-inch Vern's Light Pizza. You get the fries. You get the dry ribs. You get the mini donuts.
That's a box.
And a 2-liter pop, just $30. We also got
deal.
the damn awesome box is what we called it. One Friday night, they sent us amazing box over. It had nachos, deep fried pickles, pizza bones, which is like basically cheesy bread, but extra amped up, and chicken fingers and like 80,000 sauces. And it was the best
Great.
thing. So we
Nice.
all of it. And the Vern's original thick.
Oh, yes.
10
of
inch,
course.
12 inch, 15 inch, or if you have the testicular fortitude and a good buddy to help you carry it out the store, remember, use your legs, not your back. You can order
It's a big beast.
the Beast. 18 inches, Johnny, of Vern's original thick.
Oh, that T-Rex.
Get
Okay.
in my
That's
belly. And the Vern's light, I'm so happy that this exists because the thick. We love the thick. But with the
Yes.
light, it gives you so many different
Well,
options. They sent us
yes.
a Vern's light Greek. Incredible.
Nice.
And it's something you can never do with the thick. So they got everything going
yeah,
there.
that'd be too much.
Hit
probably
them
fat.
up.
It wouldn't
Exactly,
work,
yeah.
would it?
It's just too many things that you can't
Yeah.
do like the big, thick way. So
Nice.
that is all the options and so much more. They got everything ready for you. That is our friends over
Over
at
at
look at the Vern's Pizza Party right there. Pew, 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 Vern's
Nice.
Pizza. Well
My
done.
boy lives off that stuff. He works the car wash next to them.
Oh, so yeah.
he's
I'm there
he's
every
there all the
Friday now.
time.
And dude, I feel bad because we also have to buy the slices.
oh,
Like
yeah.
individual
yeah,
slices because we always want a couple
Oh,
before
yeah,
we
there's
get
always the
on air.
cold slice.
Exactly,
Yep.
yeah. So
Oh,
we're always
for
loading
sure.
up. And lots of times I've gone in, there hasn't been many left in the racks, so I'll have to take less just so other people can get that slice of Vern's they want after the
There
day.
you
So
go, buddy.
shout out to them. So tomorrow night, Friday night pizza party going down. I think it's gonna be around 7:30.
There we go. Send it up. Whoa.
Just like that. Got a website. Royal Andrews made it. It's a British gentlemanly website. Very kind, very royal. See, you get it.
Dufferin Ave.
This guy gets it right there.
Ooh.
Man, I love that banner. That looks so good. All right, now comes the time, Johnny. This is the reason I handed you the triangle
Yes.
duties today.
Should we get ready for my
Yeah,
triangle debut?
this is it. This is a very important job you got here. So, this is now where we tell you if you have a business that just isn't quite getting the reach that you need, you have a fundraiser coming up, it's not quite hitting the people that you want it to hit. You have an organization doing a lot of good and no one knows about it. It's just not getting support. We're here for you. This is the only time in your life where you have someone offering an offer too good to be true. And the only reason we offer that is because no one else is doing it. We don't ask, give us all your money and we'll give you this. We don't do that. We say, how much you got in a budget and what are you looking to do? And then we start from there and move forward. Because we understand in a world where more and more corporations are eating up every single thing out
Everything.
there, you need to stay local. You need somebody to go to bat for those local businesses, and that is who we are. We are the anti-mainstream. If you can get behind the idea of putting others before yourself, treating others how you want to be treated, please reach out to us, okay? It's very easy
That's
to
right,
do.
buddy.
Very easy.
Punk rock way of life.
He gets it. This is, see, we raised the right way.
Oh, yeah.
We get it.
Oh, yeah.
And it blows my mind that you have to say these things. You know what I mean? That you have to say, hey, let's treat others how we want to be treated. Like that should be the first level of life right there.
Yes.
But unfortunately, that's not what we're dealing with right now. So if you think we can help you out, please just send an email to
Here we go.
2, 3, 4. Contact@dufferinav.com. That is the email. This is the theme song. Oh, the double up. Hey, hey, hey. Okay.
I was
All right.
practicing.
All right. That was really good, bro.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
I like to play.
I didn't know we were adding triangulus to your resume.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Look out.
Amazing,
Look
buddy.
out.
Johnny Factoid in the house as we continue on the Thursday edition of your show. Whenever this guy stops by, we get a little bit smarter. It goes all the way back to the old radio days.
Yes.
And now we are back here. And we would usually lead them into a request for a song. That was sort of our way around all the
Yes.
rules of how
Yes.
things were done. Now we don't go into songs, but we just explore the lessons, if you will. And with that in mind, Johnny Factoid, please take it away. Where are we going?
Well, Garrett, today we're going to go the great Canadian singer. This
love it.
singer-songwriter is the Canadian music what Bill Murray was to act.
Whoa.
Is to
Whoa.
acting.
Whoa.
Okay?
All right.
You're big time. You love this. Get Mr. Gordon Lightfoot. Rest in peace, Mr. Foot.
Hold on a second.
Hey?
Hold on. So just so everyone's aware, there's a lady who did Strip Down not too long ago named Eileen Lafferty, who was from Ireland.
Yes, yes.
And I called her, because they take questions from the crowd. They have a
Okay,
live studio
yep,
audience.
yep.
We're Stripped Down. Shout out to the Kingslayer and this whole team over there, Caitlin and the squad. And I said to her, you know, the question was, why do you think we haven't had and probably never will have another Gordon Lightfoot? What made him the best storyteller of all time, to the point where if anyone even tries to tell a story through music, it's like, yeah, good try, but you're not Gord.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And I said to her, I was like, she reminded me of a
Just a
female Gordon
legend.
Lightfoot about
Yeah.
how her performances, and it's
Yeah.
such an honor. But the idea that he was so freaking good that it ruins the road for anyone else who tries to go down it.
Hey, yeah.
That's like Gord's Gold. You have to have that
Yeah.
album in your collection, or else you're not listening to music right.
I listened to it last night.
It's so
That's
good.
what got me
Man.
going on this one. I was
Dude.
like, man, front to back, so good. If you could read my
Unbelievable.
mind, like
Don't get me
100
started.
artists have covered that song.
Don't
Like
get
it
me
is,
started.
it is
Like a
great.
ghost in a wishing well,
Oh,
brother.
dude.
And I'll tell you, I went to Fireside Singers not this past year, but the one before,
Yes,
and they had a
yes.
Gordon Lightfoot song in the
Nice,
performance, and
nice.
it blew my mind. The guy's everywhere. This is what I'm
Oh,
saying.
he is.
He's
And
so
a
good.
legend. Everybody in music like honored him and loved him, and
It's
just
for
a
good
true,
reason.
True legend.
Yes.
And one of the best at his
Sorry, I
craft.
just had to get that out because
Oh,
no one can tell a story through song better. And
No,
he's
and
the
nobody
best.
really does. Like, there's a few that come up
Yeah, of
there
course.
with him. Paul Simon probably.
Yeah,
and,
sure.
I mean, like I said, I remember we called in I think when he passed away, I called in the radio station. We did a factoid about
Yes.
the wreck of Edmund Fitzgerald.
Yes, sir.
Which this kind of is, well, it is involving this song again. But I remember telling you that the first person he ever played that song for before they recorded it was actually Paul Simon over at his house in Toronto.
No big
At
deal.
a part. Yeah, hey, Paul, I got a song for you, bud. What do you think of this
Dude,
one? Hey,
I literally just did
let's-
Call Me Al about 3 shows
Oh,
ago. I was doing
perfect,
the dance.
hey? Him and Chevy.
Yeah,
Well,
you get it.
Such a great
Man
video.
walks down the street.
Said
and
it.
walks-
Such a
Okay,
great
sorry.
video. Such a
And
great song. But
This
yes,
is always the problem
playing-
talking to Johnny Facto, by the way. You always break out into songs. He brings up all these artists. Continue.
Well, that song, The Wreck of Edmund Fitzgerald, was actually almost never put on the one album. They needed they just needed a couple songs to fill it, right?
Okay.
So Gord's like, well, boys, I got this song that I've been working on, and he never played it before them before. So plays it for him. They're like, okay. So they're like, well, yeah, let's record this. Let's put it down. Let's, go over things. So him and the guitar player, they come up with the little riff for the guitar, and, of course, iconic. Now you hear it, you know exactly what song it is.
Yeah.
Then he's like, okay, third verse, come in with the drums. And they kind of got it worked out. And then they actually recorded it, one take,
Of course.
and that was
Of
it.
course, one take.
They did that song that you hear is the first take. They did a couple more takes just to see if they could
Yep.
do any, change it
You
up.
can't
But
fix
they
perfection.
did a few, and then they realized, hey, this is it. Let's just put it out, and that's what you hear. One
love
time,
that.
one take.
I love that so much.
Oh, it's great, isn't it?
And the beauty of songs like The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. It's right up there with
Oh.
like 50 Mission Cap and all these other incredible songs
Mm-hmm.
that teach you about history without you even knowing that you're
Knowing it.
learning.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to talk
Exactly.
about the sweet spot? That's it, man.
8 minutes of pure
That's so good.
greatness.
So good.
Greatness.
And this reminds me of the Mangler Cup, one of the greatest golf tournaments in the history of mankind.
Yes.
Every year we would get a teacup
Yes.
not a teacup, sorry, a tea kettle.
Okay.
Called the tea kettle of justice, and we would fill it up with all the booze we had,
Yeah.
and then we'd pass it around the hot tub. And then year over year, it became the Edmund Fitzgerald. So it's who's filling up the Edmund Fitzgerald?
Oh, nice.
And then we'll take it out and down her in the tub, and then
Downer.
everyone's on the moon. It's a great time. But the
Beauty.
wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, the precipice for that sailing in hot tubs of said tea kettles, and always a good time. As Johnny Factoid, always bringing the good stuff, brother. Thank you for some more free learning. It is always a pleasure. Now time to put our headsets in.
Oh, headset.
No Boone yet. Okay, well,
Oh.
never mind. We'll wait. Maybe
Oh.
he's he did say he had something going
He's
on.
late for a date. Huh?
Yeah. I'm
It's
late. What's
okay.
that from, like a nursery rhyme or something? I'm
I
late.
don't
I'm
know.
late. I'm late for my date.
What is that? Some old childhood.
Is that Alice in Wonderland?
Maybe
Like a
it
bunny or
is.
something like that? Either way,
Oh, yes. Maybe, was that when she was late for the tea party?
something like that. So we will wait and see if Boone shows up. He's a very busy guy, but luckily you are here,
Yeah.
Mr. Factoid, because
Thanks,
we can
bud.
talk a little bit to finish off the Thursday edition of your show about the Super Bowl.
Oh, the big game. Laces
Yes,
out.
that's-
Dan laces out.
Finkel is Einhorn. God. So you got, and we had a little talk here before off air. They're running it back. The last time Seattle and New England
Yes.
met in the Super Bowl, I was actually at our buddy Stevie Garner's house. my co-champion on that boy,
Yeah,
bad boy
yeah.
Verno. And we were watching it there, and I remember saying, well, there's no way Seattle screws this up. Just hand it off and
Just
win a
hand
Super
it
Bowl.
off or go to the ground.
And but the thing that people forget, and this is, I think is very, very pertinent to the situation at hand, is their coach Pete Carroll made a living off of making every single person on earth think he's going to do one thing.
And then
doing the opposite. That's how he got there. That's how he runs that offense. So when everyone says, how can you not just hand it off?
Well,
Like, it's his sort of MO where he knows that all of us watching are expecting the handoff. Everyone on that side watching. So everyone on earth.
Run to the end.
Everyone's
go to
waiting
the
for that
sideline,
handoff.
basically.
So let's make sure that we don't do it because this is like they're going to be prepared for it. And then it turns out they're prepared for the pass.
Expecting it to, and then all of a sudden, I know. And it was
It's
so
such
close,
a crazy
but
play,
just
man.
picked
Yeah, it was
off.
so nuts because like, I'm the type of guy that would do the same thing. Like I'm the type of guy that's like, man, everyone's expecting this. Let's throw this.
Yeah.
And then to have that be the thing.
But
So
just to have an interception.
to
Right
have
on
that
the-
sour taste be the
Right.
last time these two teams faced in a
Yeah.
Super Bowl, there's going to be a lot of redemption being looked for by the Seahawks
Yeah.
in this thing. So it'll be very interesting. By the way, Vegas loving the Seahawks right now. They're
I'm
like
liking
4.5
the
point
Seahawks.
dogs.
I'm down with Seattle.
See, and what? No, this is good because I want to know why everyone's feeling that. What's the thing that? And I know again, we're not experts. We're not professional football gurus. We're outsiders, and there's nothing wrong with
I
that.
don't
What do
know.
you see as a guy on the outside that makes you like Seattle?
They've been playing good, damn good football. They're getting the wins.
Yeah.
The quarterback's on fire. Like he has his moments where
Dude, I talk
he's
about
either
this
way
all
up
the
or
time.
way down. Like
Sam
not too
Darnold-
much down, but he's
You want to hear some crazy stats about this dude?
He's coming around. Like
So
he's
this
playing
dude-
some ball.
He was in a draft class way, way back. And I think he was like the third quarterback taken or something like that, or second
Mm-hmm.
quarterback. Got drafted by the Jets, I believe, and then just got funneled through the
Oh
system.
yeah.
And everyone forgot about him. Then he shows up, and he starts being the quarterback that everyone expected him to be. And then over the last 4 years, I believe it is, this dude's win-loss record is like 40-7.
Yeah.
Like insane.
Insane. Yeah.
But the problem with that 7 was that those 4 losses had come in the playoffs.
Yeah. So
He couldn't
nobody
perform in the
remembers
playoffs.
'cause
Exactly.
you're out and
You
it's
are
probably-
under this microscope, and everyone's
Mhm,
like, well, you
mhm.
can't do it in the playoffs.
Yeah.
He comes out last week, does it
And
against
he
the
did.
Rams.
Wow.
He slings for like
That-
380
The
freaking yards
Rams
throwing.
when they destroyed San Fran.
Yeah,
Like that was
it's crazy. And everyone starts saying,
sorry,
okay.
Coach Yaos.
so-
I know that's his team.
Shout out to Coach Yaos. That's my dude.
But I had to almost shut the game off after. It was like, is there even
Yeah.
a point to watching
It was
the
rough.
fourth quarter?
That was a rough
You know?
go. But to be fair, again, that San Fran team riddled with injuries.
Oh yes, I know.
So
And
that's sort of the way it goes.
yeah.
But
exactly.
the whole idea that Sam Darnold, he's done one now. He's got that one win that everyone wanted to see from him.
Yeah.
Can he do it again? Can you do it on the biggest stage,
Oh,
literally in the
well,
world?
They got a good shot.
They do.
They are playing some good ball, but the Patriots are playing pretty good ball. Too.
That's the problem.
know?
Is no one really knows
They
what you
kind of
have
came out
with
of
the
nowhere
Patriots. That's
this year,
it.
right? Like
4 wins the last 2 years.
yeah,
So they
And the-
lose Tom Brady. They make the
Yeah.
coaching switch. Everyone's saying, finally,
Yeah,
New England's going to get a
Belichick's
taste.
out. Yeah,
they're going to get a
like,
taste
they're
of what a
gonna lose for a
rebuild is,
while.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then 1 year, the first year out of that, 4 wins. Second year out of that,
Yeah.
4 wins.
I
And we're like,
remember that
finally,
when it was 4
finally they
years.
suck. The whole world's celebrating because we were so sick. This includes the greatest uncle in the history of all uncles, my Uncle Kev, who's a huge Patriots fan.
Oh yeah.
Shout out again. He gave me this Y wing right here for the set. Still
Oh,
flying,
nice,
Unky.
nice.
Still flying. Even him, I said, it's just there's no justice to go finally be like, all right, there's going to be a rebuild here too.
Yeah.
Just jokes or going to the Super
Yeah.
Bowl.
Yeah. 2 years later, we're back.
All you
right?
did was change a coach. Like that's
Yeah,
it. Like
yeah.
it's crazy. I drafted Drake May and
Yes,
changed your coach.
and he's having a heck
Bring
of
in Vrabel, and all of a sudden you're in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So really, and a lot of the arguments for New England has been their strength of schedule. Everyone's saying, well, they didn't really beat that many good teams. Like, it doesn't matter. It's the NFL, man. There's so much parity. You're there. You made it.
Yeah. Well,
And
they're
the-
going to the bowl.
And
They're
make
in the
no
bowl.
mistake,
you know?
they love that idea of being the underdog.
Oh, and
Everyone wants
I
to be
love
that
an
dog.
underdog.
That's
usually
why
I
everyone
would
wants to be a
cheering
dog.
the
I know.
underdog, but
I'm with you, man. It's crazy.
after last time, and Seattle's lost there. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go Seattle.
So it looks like maybe the Seahawks are definitely favored. Vegas is saying like 75% of the bets right now are on
for-
Seattle.
Yeah. I bet you the fans will be there. Those fans like to travel too. Like Seattle. I mean, Seattle's always so loud at home. Saw
They
that
call it the
last
12th
week.
man.
But I mean, they got some fans.
They definitely do. So
It'll be interesting. 'Cause
very
where
interesting.
it's down in where again?
San Francisco.
San Francisco. Oh yeah, so not a
Shoot
far
down the
drive
West
for
Coast.
West Coast. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little trip from Boston there. That's for sure.
I wonder,
Hey?
but again, you want to talk about fans that travel.
But yes, and
England.
Patriot fans are all over the place because
It's going to be crazy, man.
everybody
And
loved him with the
it's-
Brady. So
This is Brady. Like they're all saying Brady 2.0. Here we go again. I don't think the world's ready for that.
he should suit up. Come on.
Well, you know what his
Back
deal?
up, hey?
You know what his deal is now? Is he's a part owner with the Raiders.
Oh,
So he's
with the Raiders.
So
nice.
he's out there broadcasting for whatever the
Yep,
network is that
yep,
he's broadcasting
yep,
for.
Fox or
talking
whatever.
about the Raiders, like he's calling Vegas Raider games as an owner of the team. Like people are like, what the hell? You can't do this. That's Tom. You can't
Yeah.
be mad at Tom. I converted to Bradyism. Did I ever tell you my story?
I don't know.
Oh, this
probably.
is great. Okay, so remember the Atlanta New England Super Bowl?
Oh yes.
Atlanta up 28 to 3
yes,
at halftime.
At halftime, yes.
And
I
at
remember
that halftime, I prayed to all the football gods. I said, Lord, if you let Tom Brady come through and win this for me, I will convert to Bradyism
Yep.
without question.
And just
And the thing that we wanted was for the game to go over 55.5 and for the
For the
Patriots to win by more than 5 points.
cover that spread.
Exactly. It's because the spread was at 5.5. Sure enough, they start going. And they're
Yeah.
going.
Oh, I remember
And they
that.
get in there. And then all of a sudden they've tied it up. And with that tie, they made it so that final play, if we still needed the touchdown in overtime to cover the spread.
Yep. Yep.
So by making that final touchdown, I believe it was James White running into the end zone for the New England Patriots. Not only did it cover the amount that we needed to win by, but it also covered our over of 55.5.
Perfect.
And
Wow,
on that day,
that's a good win.
I think it was it was like one of the biggest bets I've ever made. It was like $80 or $100, something like that. And it made like $1,000.
Oh yeah. Good shit.
And instantly,
You love Tom Brady.
I love
the Gary curse.
I converted to
slipped in.
Bradyism. It's crazy,
Hey.
but it wasn't without sacrifice. So we won the bet,
Yeah.
and that's all good and grand. But I spent my whole life despising Tom Brady.
Yep. Yep.
So for me to be like, okay, now I have to love this guy.
now you got it. Yeah.
And it's not like the most traditional ways of despising Tom Brady just because, he's so good or this or that. It was because I was a huge Drew Bledsoe fan.
Oh,
I
yes.
loved Drew Bledsoe.
Yeah,
And Bledsoe
yeah.
was the number one quarterback for the Patriots.
and then
And as they went into the playoffs, they benched Drew Bledsoe for Tom frickin' Brady. I was like, who the
Did
hell
they
is this
bench-
Brady
was
dude?
he? Or I thought he got injured. The
He
one.
did.
Yeah.
He got
And
hurt,
then
and so Brady came in and started doing Brady things. And then once they went to the playoffs, they pulled Bledsoe for
Bledsoe,
Tom,
yeah,
and then it
that's
went.
right,
So I was
right.
like, I hate this Brady guy. Screw it. I'm all. They used to call Drew Bledsoe the human statue because
Yep. Yep.
he could not move. So I love that about him. Big dude who slinged it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Tom stole a spot, so I hated Tom Brady for. And the craziest part is I'm a Michigan Wolverines guy. They're my go-to college. Ever since the Fab Four, ever since Desmond Howard, ever since Charles Woodson, my favorite football player of all time, winning the Heisman as a defensive player. I love Michigan, and this guy was a Michigan guy.
Yeah.
This guy was the
Yeah.
last pick of the draft, Mr. Irrelevant. I should have loved this dude from the start.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
he
I,
was.
I had a lot of making up to do, but I'm all Brady now, thanks to a little bit of bucks.
Tom. Hey, it was the 6th round or something like that. Back
The
in
last
draft? It
pick
was-
of the
yeah,
entire
hey,
draft.
Was it? The
They call him
last
Mr.
one, hey?
Irrelevant. Do you know who
Yeah.
else was a Mr. Irrelevant?
Who's that?
Brock Purdy.
Oh
Who's the
yeah,
quarterback
Purdy, yep,
for the
yeah,
Niners.
Hey, yeah.
So there's
Yeah,
something
he
about
kind
getting-
of just,
getting in there.
nobody thought, and then now look at him.
That's it. So let's get into some crazy. The national anthem will go.
Yeah.
There's
Will
usually
there
an
be a
over-under on that.
flyover?
That's
Oh,
right.
Usually there is, I would imagine.
Oh yeah, like there's so
Snap
many
that
really
out.
creative ways for us to go and throw our money away,
Yep, yep.
which
How,
is fun to me.
you
Yeah. So
will
could
it be a
any-
run back on the first kick?
It's another one.
On the
All
kickoff,
of these
eh?
things are factored into
That'd
all
be a good
of
one
these.
to bet on and take.
There's going to be like the color of clothing for the halftime shows.
Ah,
What will the artist?
who's our
Bad-
Bad
Bad
Bunny,
Bunny.
yes.
I went on my big rant
Hey.
about the conspiracy theory around the halftime show
Oh, yeah.
because Rock Nation is the one who picks out who will be
Who-
performing,
Okay, yeah.
and Rock Nation is Jay-Z. Jay-Z, not a good person.
Yes.
Very bad person, to the point where I stopped listening to any of his music.
Yeah, I miss
because
the old
he is
halftime shows, the classics.
the good ones. The Prince, man.
Yeah,
Prince
was
the
awesome.
best. Nothing could touch him.
MJ back in the day.
I was just MJ was really good
dude.
too. But I was watching a thing about the Prince performance. How their floor was insanely slippery.
Oh yeah, like glass.
And
it
it
was
starts
glass.
raining. Yeah. And someone went up to Prince and said, "Are you sure you're okay to go out there? Like it's going to be very dangerous." And Prince, he looked at the dude and said, "Make it rain harder."
Yeah.
Like dead eye.
Yeah.
And he meant it. And it did. It's that time of year where we go back and we look over these Super Bowl halftime shows. That's one that you definitely need to get caught up on.
And you know that guy was wearing 6-inch
heels.
And, you know, moving like it's nothing, right?
Oh, let's
Anyone
go
else
crazy,
would have been
man.
falling, and he would have been
Not
just,
him.
yep.
Not Prince.
All right, I got your weather here.
There we go. Okay, so now if we can find a place to bet on this, how confident are you in this assessment?
Well, it's like a week out, so, you know, you can get the general direction probably.
What are we thinking?
They're calling north-northwest during the day and southwest in the evening.
Okay.
So you can probably say somewhere west ish, you know, because it's
I wonder if that's what we could get on the bet line.
Due west. Start of the game. We want
West-ish
kickoff.
at
First
kickoff.
kickoff. Yeah, we got to
And
be
I would say
kickoff.
relatively calm too. They're calling 2 gusting to 6 kilometers.
Interesting.
Very calm.
Very calm for San Francisco.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
Into
there's
the
my-
evening,
Isn't that the Windy
gusting to
City?
11. So
Okay. Well, maybe that's a bet we will get in on. Didn't you have to leave early? Did you get stuck here? Did you
Sure.
forget? Let's get a Frankie's to get you out of here. I can finish her off. You got to go, buddy.
Oh.
Thank you for that. Hopefully you're not getting yelled at. Okay. Huge thank you to our main man, LB, over there on the ones and twos today, forgetting that he had to leave early. And so did we. Oh, you didn't forget now. Okay, never mind. I take it back.
He's good.
He still did a
He's
great
good.
job, like he always does.
Calm, cool, and collect.
That's the guy. To our friend Carly from Next Level Painting, huge thank you. Like she's so good on air. I'm so happy she's a part of this team, this family, and looking very forward to growing with her and her team over at Next Level Painting. As well, huge thank you to CTV's Matt Young stopping by. We had anniversaries this week, Johnny, for Final Fantasy VII, Mario Party 2, and one other game that I can't remember right now. And it was a banger of a game, too. I might get it before we go, but doing video game anniversaries as well, talking local sports, as a lot of our local sports teams doing very, very good. And most of all, big thank you to you. Finally making it in,
My
as your
pleasure,
life
buddy.
is always crazy busy, and anytime you have a couple minutes to get in here, we always appreciate it. And you saved the day, as Boone just got stuck on his meetings now, so
There you go.
you got to walk us
You're
over that
welcome.
finish line, which we appreciate every time. Hopefully we'll get you in again very soon.
You betcha, buddy. Yeah,
And,
should
we'll
be
have
able
another
to come in
factoid.
lots.
I love how you brought up our guy, Gordon Lightfoot, today.
Mr. Lightfoot.
Gordon frickin' Lightfoot, getting the okay from Paul Simon on the Wreck the
Yep,
Fitzgerald.
yep. Hey,
So cool.
couple legends.
That's it right there. We will be back tomorrow for the Friday Fun Tabor. Well, Tabor corn? No, table. And on that fun table, you will have Uncle Brando and our main man, Barber, a.k.a. Sales Guy Barber, and maybe some more surprises, which will be very, very, very good. As we got a couple CCO recordings. And then we'll be on the Twitch stream tomorrow night for the Friday night pizza party. Thanks to our friends over at Vern's. It's going to be a great day around here. We wish you all the best with the rest of your Thursday. And then it's the weekend, baby. And we're rolling in. So looking very forward to that. As we got that, I keep calling it the football game, the hockey game with the football players coming up this weekend. LB's taking me on a little date, so looking forward to that. We'll talk a little more tomorrow about that one. Again, thank you for all those good things you're doing and continue to do. I promise you they're working. Keep them up, all right? We love and appreciate you so much. Have a great rest of your Thursday. I don't know why I said it like that.